Hi friends, in this session of probability, we study about the conditional probability. It is the probability of particular event occurring given that another event has occurred. The conditional probability of event A given that another event B already occurred. We have two cases for this. First case, if the events are statistically dependent. If the events are dependent to each other, then the probability of A given B is equal to probability of A intersection B over probability of B. Here the event B is given to us already, or it has been occurred. And the second case, if the events are statistically independent, then probability of A oblique B or the probability of A given B is equal to probability of A. Here one important thing is also two events A and B are said to be independent if and only probability of A given B is equal to probability of A, or probability of B given A is equal to probability of B. Otherwise events are said to be dependent. So let us take one tutor-track example to explain this in more detail. So look at here. Here we have one example. In a well-shuffled deck of 52 cards, a card has been drawn and it is found that it is a red card. Find the probability that the card is a king. So let A is the event of getting a king, and B is the event of getting a red card. Now we simplify this. First of all, we will find out the probability of A. For probability of A, P of A, we know there are 4 cards of king in a deck of 52 cards. So we have the favorable outcomes are 4 and the total number of cards are 52. So the total outcomes are 52. And now we find out the probability of B, which is equal to, because we know already that there are 26 red cards in a deck of 52 cards. So we have favorable outcomes 26 and the total number of cards are 52. So 26 over 52. One more thing is here, there are 2 cards which are red as well as king. So there are 2 cards which are king as well as red cards. So we have the intersection of A and B. So we have probability of A intersection B here, because the events are dependent to each other, which is 2 over 52. Now what we have to find out, it is given to us the card is red. Red card is already given to us. The card is red. The probability of B is already, we know that it is a red card, and we have to find out the drawn card is a king. So we have to find out the probability in this way. Probability of A given B. A given B, B is given to us. So we have to write down in this way, probability of A intersection B over probability of B. Whatever is given, the probability we have to write in the denominator. Now we put down the value here. Therefore, probability of A given B is equal to, we know that the intersection is 2 over 52. So we have to write down here 2 over 52 over P of B. The probability of B is 26 over 52. If we simplify this, we get in this way, 52 and 52 will eliminate each other. Here 2 1 times and 2 13 times. So finally we get here probability of A given B is equal to 1 over 13. So in this way we have got the probability of A given B here, 1 over 13. So this is the probability that the given card is a king. It is already known that it was a red card. So in this way we find out the conditional probability. Now we see another example related to the case 2 where the both events are independent. So look at here, find the probability of head occurrence in a second toss given that head resulted in the first toss. So like we assume first, let A is the event of getting head in second toss. I write in this way, second toss. And B is the event of getting head in first toss. We have to find out that it is given that the first toss there is already head, given that in the first toss there is head, and we have to find the probability of the second toss, whether it would be head. So we simplify here, because we know that P of A given B, we have to find the P of A given B. A is the probability of getting head in the second toss and B is the probability of getting head in the first toss. So we know that here if you solve this, so you get in this way. Here we will get probability of A as per the rule I explain you here. If the events are statistically independent, so probability of A given B is equal to probability of A. So we could write in this way. Therefore, probability of A given B is equal to the probability of getting head. If we toss a coin, getting head is the probability is 1 by 2. It is 1 over 2 because there is only one head and there are two outcomes, head and tail total. So it is 1 over 2. So this would be 1 over 2. Because the getting head or tail in any successive toss would not influenced by other. So this is the way when the events are independent, it does not affect the previous or later event. So it would be always the same. What we have to find out the probability. We have to find the probability of A given B. So it would be always equal to probability of A. If we have to find out the probability of B given A, then it would be equal to the probability of B. Whatever the probability we have to find out, it would be always same. So in this session we have explained about the conditional probability. Now in the next session I will explain you about the base theorem. Thank you.